Welcome, welcome, welcome. One more again. Here we go. Glad you guys are here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell so that you will make sure you're getting all your notifications. Matter of fact, all of you guys check to make sure you guys have hit the notification bell, that you're getting all your notifications. Why? Because YouTube has been doing a lot of funny business talking about, oh, well, the people not signed into, they haven't all hit the bell. And I'm like, well, I've had people that have been my subscribers before you guys started the bell thing. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, sounds real stupid. But anyway, that's them. This reality here is going to hit home, and hopefully a lot of people understand what it's about. And when we touch on this, people will get an understanding of it more clearly. Now, let's get to the intro and let's get started. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cino here. I wasn't gonna try to make a really long live stream, but it's been kind of crazy, and a lot of people have not been really understanding what's going on with this situation. So I decided to look more into the case to see what's happening here, and it's pretty bland. You know, they try to not tell you too much because it's an investigation that's going on, and this could tie into a whole lot of other stuff too. That's not going to be. It's going to be Lady SB not nice. You know, first Baca gets hit with a case, and now this Toronto female rapper who's friends with Drake has a case on her. Now, these cases are so severe, you know, she was arrested in a sweep with other people who are pointing out a legal operation locating around Drake's home, the embassy, Casino Barnes, that they call this one guy. He would recruit teenagers from 16 to 18, and Lady SB, Sabrina, would doll the girls up and force them to get surgeries, etc. Lady SB recently spoke on Drake when she was on No Jumper, and she said during the interview she danced around being close to him and called him a very respectful person. His energy was that of someone that could have been lying to cover something up. And she was one of the 5 people who were arrested for various charges around this trafficking operation, which has apparently been operating since 2019. So this investigation is far from over. And you can see Drake has been maneuvering to go to Texas and hasn't really been around the embassy that much. And Lady SB joked whether or not that she was on one of the girls on Drake's roster. And she said no, that she never had a relationship with Drake. And her and Drake's relationship is just friends, and that he's really cool. She didn't sign an NDA, anything like that. So they're coming off right off the top, making it seem as if there's something, you know, like she's trying to protect something.
To me ever.
Because he knows
Very
you're going to
respectful.
expose him.
No, he doesn't.
No?
He's a very respectful person. He doesn't say anything out of pocket to me ever.
Because he knows
Very
you're going to
respectful.
expose him.
No, he doesn't.
No.
If he thought that, I don't think he would even bother having a conversation. I'm not like that. I'm not going to expose someone that's so out of pocket.
Do you think that he's going to take you off the roster now that you had this viral clip of you talking about accusing this guy of abuse or whatever?
No, why would he do that?
Oh. So you are on the roster?
No, I'm not on the roster. But like, if I was on the roster, he wouldn't do it. Like, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you spent private time with Drake though?
No.
No. You signed the NDA?
No.
That's how you know, yeah, you ain't one of them then.
No, I'm not one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
No, not like in what you mean, but I'm definitely not one of them. He's a very respectful person. He doesn't say anything out of pocket.
So now she's caught in a sweep. Now I got some information that's gonna blow people's minds away. On the Patreon, you already know because I told it to you already. But the rest of you on YouTube don't know. But here she is. They did the sting and they brought him in for the arrest. They got Prince Monroe, aka Casino Barnes, Sabrina, that's the girl you just saw there, Lady SB, raving about Drake, Jaime Monroe, Shawan Mitchell, and Jonathan Bennett. All of these guys are caught in this trafficking ring. And because of that, they're all facing the charges. They're all going up state. And this is not over, buddy, by a long shot. Because I've already been sitting on the information for a long time. They got a lot to do. It's on my other PC, but it's not on this one. But oh, buddy, do I have a lot on that. Vlad TV is the one that gave Adam 22 his position. He the one put Adam on, so he eats off Adam. That's why they work together. It's part of his network. He put academics on too. This is happening in Canada, Toronto, right around the embassy. And it's about to get raided too. It's just a matter of time. No, I'm not a Lions fan, really. I think they're gonna lose today. I've been smoking today on the sheets. So I gotta check and see if I won the game. I know the Chargers really pissed me off. And it just cost me a game. So that really pissed me off. More than anything was that Chargers game. Now, Puff Daddy, the final boss. I don't even want to talk about the Chiefs. Those refs screwed them, plus Harbaugh just is a dumbass coach. And that's all that proved. Now, let's get back into this case. Now, this girl was giving these girls 16 to 18 all these surgeries. And what they were doing was putting these girls out to work and getting them all this cosmetic surgery, and then they work it off. See, they go get this generic version. They got like a generic guy who gives you the implants and everything else. And if you've seen this Lady B girl, she does not look like anything that would resemble somebody that had good plastic surgery. Her surgeries were not good looking at all. It's bad. But it's like, if you're Drake, you're the top artist in the world. Why are you hanging around these people? There's no need to hang around these people. unless you're in business with them. Like, you got to be in concert with these people in some sort of way. And what benefit do they provide? If Diddy's going to get raided, if Diddy going to go down, with all this stuff that's happening with the people around Dre, this ain't internet blah, blah, blah. This is a real case. Yeah, Drake tell on himself in his music. On that garbage song with Sexy Red, he was talking about when he did the BBL Drizzy. His lyrics, he talked about getting the girl's plastic surgery done. Like Stephanie just said right here. He just told you that. And these people that's around you just got busted. One of Lady SB, your friend. Who knows? You probably friends with all 5 of these people. But she came out and confirmed she was your friend. Those are the cheapest friends money can buy. I'm serious. What purpose did they serve? Because you got Baca, right? Baca, in his case, you know, and it just don't benefit you whatsoever. His case is so weird. It was like, what? And he beat that? It's like, well, she didn't show up to court. She decided not to show up to court. I'm like, do you know why? Because she would be facing that in court. So she decided not to show up. Would you show up if you got that coming at you? And you a female? Ain't enough French poodles she can sell. If poodles mean girls, then yeah, because they often use code words. So when she's selling French poodles, I don't think she's talking about dogs. Well, they got enough information to get her popped off because they've been investigating it since 2019. He was like, nah, you can't pick and choose. If Drizzy is trafficking, then Diddy is too. No, that ain't how it work. That ain't how it work. If y'all say Diddy is guilty, then why ain't y'all looking at this dude? Y'all raided him. But I guess it's just a matter of time when they come get him. But I already know there's an investigation. I'm quite sure he knows there's an investigation. And he's scared right now. He real scared now. And LeBron, you know what LeBron did? He kept the family away. Steph Curry, you know what he did? They kept the family away. He talking about he tired of the song, but he kept the family away. Kevin Durant's stupid ass to be over there when the raid happened. Because he high. He over there with a damn hookah stick in his damn mouth. And the raid kick in. And Kevin Durant be getting taken away. Man, I was here to hoop. I was just over here to hoop and chill out and smoke some hookah. Now I'm in the lineup. But why would you be over there? Nobody's here but you. They've been investigating this case for 6 years. And what they discovered is that this lady Baca case got thrown out, but the people that they know that they're associated with, whatever their connection it may be, and they said, well, you can't blame Drake for that. I'm like, I just think it's quite a coincidence that Drake seemed to have these relationship with these weird people that do weird things. And nobody seemed to think nothing of it. It's like every day there's something new with Drake that just don't make any type of sense. And nobody seemed to put their finger on it. And this ain't internet stuff. This is stuff that's really happening. You know, he has an internet channel. He goes on a weird website, like damn near the dark web on a monkey app with this woman who's going around there lying and coercing kids to show their body parts. Young adults. They're saying they're 18. They got people in the room that's clearly wasn't 18. And you could see that they're not. Clearly. And she's asking them the most outlandish questions. And then Drake goes on the damn site knowing what this woman does, and Academy is trying to defend him. But the video, the whole tape, he was going off a clip. The whole tape proves Drake knew exactly what she does on here. He was like, why do you do that? Oh my God. And she asks a guy to show his penis, like, oh my God, I hope he don't. Did you see the guy with the penis and the peanut butter? Oh no, I didn't. I hope he don't do that. Oh my God. Dude, why are you on this live stream? Then he tried to come up with some cover. Oh, if they had any proof that Drake is doing that, Drake's already done. But here's the thing. They're going to move in on this thing when it's time. Because believe me, this goes a lot deeper, and I know where it goes. It connects to my Patreon story that I already told y'all. Here on YouTube, I've never told y'all the story. But if people on my Patreon know, this is connected. I did a full breakdown of Drake's family from his mother's side, the side he's really connected to, all the way from the 1700s, all the way into now. How they got migrated over to Canada, the country they came from, why they fled through World War II, through the Nazi period, when they were in concentration camps, how their family didn't send the money back, how his family got into the business. They had a business of tailoring and carpentry. That was their whole thing. They were artists, carpentry, and doing sewing and making clothes. That's why they ended up with all of these businesses. And his grandfather, and I told y'all, Drake was a millionaire. His family was millionaires. His mother family was millionaires. They make, even to this day, they're responsible for all of the baby supplies, baby mattresses, baby furniture, strollers, all throughout Canada. They have the license for that. They financed Drake's career. They paid Trey Songz $40,000 out their own pocket so that he would do that song successful with Drake. Drake didn't have a record deal when he made that song. They paid the money for the feature. Trey Songz wanted $40,000. They paid him. Drake and them parents paid their money out of pocket. See, I'm trying to tell you, I done broke this dude down to a minuscule. I know everything about him. If somebody's trying to make you their enemy, and they want to come after you, you got to be prepared. So the way to be prepared is to know everything there is to know about them. I went all through his businesses, everything. I know every little nook and cranny. So when I told you they're spiraling and they're going out of control, I'm not speaking from a position of an angry fan. No, I'm speaking from somebody who did his homework. And what I keep trying to tell y'all is that Drake is on a thin line right now, because it's true. He's on a very thin line right now because he's getting to the position where he's not popular anymore. Drake businesses are contingent on his success as a rapper. That's how it's structured. If he's not rapping anymore, right? Let's say Drake's not popular. The majority of his businesses fall. All of it falls. His HBO deal, his movie production deals, and with Top Guy, they're only doing this because of Drake's popularity. Once Drake's popularity starts to wane and fall to the wayside, then you're going to see people step away from him. As you've seen, a lot of people don't want to deal with him. I know somebody who turned down a Drake feature right now. I'm not even going to mention it right now, but somebody turned down a Drake feature because they seen everything that's going on right now. Oh, they came up with an excuse, but we know what it is. The machine is not the same no more. The power that Drake had over the industry don't exist no more. Them superpowers got neutralized for real. Now, this whole sting operation is not the end of it. This is the beginning. Now, you better hope everybody up here don't start singing, because believe me, if you think their name ain't popping up with Drake name on it, Drake ain't on their breath. They're going to get axed. Somebody in here is going to be the weak link.
He's a very respectful person. He doesn't say anything out of pocket to me ever.
Because he knows
Very
you're going to
respectful.
expose him.
No, he doesn't.
No?
If he thought that, I don't think he would even bother having a conversation.
So right away, she messes up right there in the interview. When Adam 27 said, that's because he said you're going to expose.
He's a very respectful person. He doesn't say anything out of pocket to me ever.
See? She says that about Drake.
Because he knows you're going to expose him.
And he said, because he knows you're going to expose him.
No, he doesn't.
No?
If he thought that, I don't think he would even bother having a conversation. I'm not.
Now, she says she doesn't think that's true because he wouldn't even bother to have a conversation with it. Now, why would he be ready to expose you? You know, I think there's a bigger problem going on, more than what we know. What's up, Trish? I saw Trish was in here. She swung by, checking out the page. Appreciate you. Now, this is where it gets kind of weird. Because like we said, this woman who has terrible plastic surgery done on her body, they're encouraging these women, allegedly, they're taking these women out, and that's what they charge for, is basically her charge is getting the women's plastic surgery. Like, that's her charge. She basically doll them up and get them ready. to go out to do the work that they got them out there to do. So they pay her for that. Take them to the doctor. And I told you, they got these plastic surgeons out here that's doing all this dangerous, cheap plastic surgery on people out there. And it's crazy. You got girls with boobs now that look like bricks. It's like, what did you put, like cement in here? Kink, kink. Like the boobs don't move. Like you can't, there's nothing moving here. It's like, it's like gripping a mannequin. She got one of those disgusting looking cheap BBLs. The kind you get when you're broke. If you see the BBL costs about 20 grand, that procedure, and somebody said I could do it for $4. There's a whole different, I wouldn't be around. First of all, that woman does not look attractive to me for anybody to be fighting over. All plastic surgery, right? The diaper booties, that's what I call them, because that's what they look like. They got a diaper. I'm like, somebody need to change their diapers. Right, right. They BBL look like Shanae on Martin, but one cheek up, one cheek down, all lopsided. Then they forget that their eating habits are terrible. So now the belly is catching up to the doggone boobs. And now you're getting wide, and now you want to get that fixed. So you want to get lipo. Now they got this Ozempic, and now you want to get on that and slim down. Like, oh, I'm on Ozempic. Now I'm back in the game. So now they back in the game, but they look ridiculous. Now, Drake brags about having judges on the payroll and everything else. And like Stephanie brought up earlier today, and I was forgetting there, and she beat me to it. Drake on that song with Sexy Red, when he got the BBL Drizzy beat on there, and he's rapping about one thing. And he talking about buying girls BBLs, paying for their plastic surgery. And then here's your friend right here getting busted for getting these girls 16 through 18 plastic surgery. And you just did a song bragging about it. And if you don't think the investigation is going on, I know it's going on. Kendrick Lamar knows what's going on. I know how this connects. Drake is aware it's going on. Drake is nervous about it. That's why he's in Texas. Like, he's already maneuvering to get himself out of Canada. It's not going to matter if it turns into a RICO. If it's racketeering, they'll go to, you can't go to Canada. You don't even matter. They'll snatch you. Snatch you, whether it's in Canada, whether it's here, they will get the permits to come over there and get you. The RICO means you can't hide. They will extradite your ass. Toronto is leading the investigation. They're doing the case. They're tasked. They have a task force. that's going on right now, an unspoken task force that's been going on for years. It's like 7, 8, 9 years. But they've been watching this one since 2019. Remember, they already arrested Baca. And the girl that was involved in the case, she just didn't testify against Baca. And they ended up dropping it, and he didn't end up getting that case. But they've been watching his activity. And now, since Not Like Us then blew up, and everybody's now turning an eye to Drake because they just ignored all of the stuff that was going on until now it's in the song, and you can't ignore it. That's where the problem lies, because you can't ignore it no more now. Now that these arrests didn't happen and went down, how you gonna ignore it? This ain't no internet talk no more. This is real life, real people getting raided and going to jail. Now they gonna interview these people and see if any one of them got any connections to Drake, how this gonna relate to them, who they know. And the main guy in here is the Monroe brothers, Prince Monroe, Casino Barnes, and Jamie Monroe. They want all the Monroes. And she was the madam in the clique. Doll them up, baby. Get them ready. And we're going to hit you off with bread. Mm-hmm. Now, if they go to the United States, sending them to the U.S., flying them on Drake's plane, anything like that, Drake is connected. If any of those girls say they was on Drake's plane, if that girl or anybody here says that we was in Drake's house, the embassy, we was on that plane, the embassy gonna get raided too. It's just a matter of time. And when that happens, it's fully over for Drake. Because his popularity is the lowest it's ever been. The lowest. Oh, yeah, I'm going to open up the panel. If y'all want to come in and talk, I'm going to open it up so y'all can come up here and talk about this case. But this goes to a whole nother situation in Toronto. See, just because stuff happened in Toronto, we don't know about that, because a lot of it that happened over there, we ignore because we got real life stuff going on over here in the United States that seem to trump anything that's going on over there. They don't care about it, but they got their own courting system. They got everything that's going on over there. And you see this guy, Creepy Drake, who's your manager? Who's advising you? Who would advise you to be in a video with this woman? That doesn't make any sense. Nowhere, shape, or form does that make any sense. Why would Drake want to? And don't forget, hit the like button. I know all of you guys are here right now, and we've been rolling, but definitely hit the like button. And if you're subscribed to the page, make sure you've hit the notification bell, because they want to use every excuse they can for you not getting your notification when we go live. Absolutely. Hit that like button up. Yeah. And this girl here, he like top givers. And I just like top. Like he's just really, you know, one of these weird guys that's been out there because he couldn't get any real women when he was younger. He was always lusting after these girls and couldn't really get them. That they were his circus and he's just there to stare at them. And they are his monkey babies. Yeah. I mean, when he says it on The Hard Part 6 with Kendrick, talking about Kendrick's son, because he's lighter than the daughter, and was saying, oh, both of our kids could have been playing in the park, 2 light-skinned kids, that would have been cute. So you're saying that because they're light-skinned, they're cute? That tells you where his mental is. Right there. That tells you where his psychological mental mind is at. I got to date light-skinned girls because light-skinned girls are cute. So he already thinks of light skin as beautiful. Right. He puts it, Drake tells on himself in his songs. Sierra Canyon looking like Magic City. Who says that? Nobody but Drake. Nobody would say Sierra Canyon is looking like Magic City. The high school where Bronny played basketball is looking like Magic City Strip Club in Atlanta. Whose mind is thinking that when they go to Sierra Canyon? I don't know anybody who's going to Sierra Canyon High School and said, man, this is looking like Magic City. If your mind is thinking that and you put that on a record right there, that's telling a lot. He's got so many questionable lyrics in his songs that he tells on himself in his music. So when I deleted all Drake songs out my playlist, when I went out there and told the DJ, hey, don't play Drake when I'm here, man. I don't want to hear Drake. I don't care if he's on the remix. No Drake, no Drake, no Drake. When we go into the spot, I go find the DJ. I'm like, where the DJ at? DJ, yeah. Don't play Drake. Here. I'll give him a tip. Here. Play anything. Just don't play it. And you know what they say every time? Thanks. I was just about to play Drake. I ain't finna play him now. He was like, man, I'm gonna play this song. You don't mind? I won't play Drake's lyrics. I won't do Drake verse. I'll just do the what's his name verse. I'm like, all right, cool. Just no Drake. Man, I was so mad. Apple Music, I guess they used to me playing Drake, so they just suggested randomly a song, and it was Drake's. I had to go delete that off. Like, no, don't play no Drake. He's done. He got songs I love that he made, but I don't listen to him. I was like, I can't do it. I like them gym shoes, them orange Noctas, man, they go with my Bears jersey, everything. They perfect. I said, man, I can't do it. I can't get those shoes. Right. Now you can't think about him in Marvin's room and all this. I'm like, he probably got a buddy named Marvin, and in his room now it's probably a bunch of teenagers, and that's where your mind goes now. You can't listen to that song no more. It's forever warped. Drake has put himself in a position where he didn't do anything to fix. It wasn't just Kendrick made these accusations, because everybody's basically made these accusations about Drake before, but never to this extreme. And normally Drake would have some PR move or whatever, and they would fix it, right? Some PR thing will pop up, and then it'd be like, oh, no, see, it wasn't this, it was this. And then it'd go, oh, okay. And everything's back to normal. This wasn't like that at all. This was completely different. Drake has dated dark-skinned women. That's the difference. Do you know what he do to the dark-skinned women? The dark-skinned women are treated like less than nothing. He's never seen with them in public like that. What are you talking about? He dated Serena because she was famous. Then he got rid of her really quick, and she broke it off with him, and because he was weird. Have you noticed that the women that get away from Drake, and that's why he's dissing her now, and her husband, have you noticed the women that he break up with want nothing to do with him? Nothing. They're not even really cool with him. And then he acts like a scorned person. Don't tell Rihanna, yeah, you wasn't all that anyway. And you are? You were the ugly dude. You were the ugly dude who couldn't get no chicks until he got some money. That's it. Your whole rap career was based on you being a loser who wanted the girls and couldn't get them. That was your MO. You were the backpack nerdy guy. Now you feel like you could tell somebody who they ain't nothing? You that confident in your music now, so you gonna just tell Rihanna, man, it wasn't all that. I had better. Then what you talking about her for then? You make yourself look like a loser. A 10-year run, he gonna want to believe me. This ain't a run that he want. 2024, he ready to flush that all down the toilet. This was the pandemic for him. He's lost everything, buddy. Believe me. He done messed up a whole $450 million Nike run, $1 million run. Made him buy a soccer team just so he could funnel his shoes that wasn't selling over to the team. And he's going to end up having to lose money in that, trying to be a brand sponsor. You're going to be a brand sponsor to a team that was bankrupt and was about to close. You bailed them out. And now this team is going to be a money pit because it doesn't make money. So you bailed them out this time. Guess what you're going to have to do next time? Bail them out. That's what they do. He used to sign autographs, Jimmy. He used to sign Jimmy on his autographs. Oh, yeah. This whole thing is hitting home in a way that he never expected. Notice that CNN didn't pick this up. Here in the United States, ABC News didn't pick this up. That a woman that was connected to Drake. The only person that picked this up was like world star hip hop. And then the Drake fans, they're blaming Kendrick. This is all because Kendrick Lamar. He's working for the feds. Kendrick Lamar's working for the feds, huh? So Kendrick Lamar made all this happen. Or did he point out behavior? Yeah, I know that Rico song gonna hit real different now. Sean wants to let you know I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud because a woman got arrested for trafficking that's friends with Drake. I guess that's me. Nobody has this take. What take is there? Everybody who's made a video has this take. So what is you talking about? Nobody has this take. This is what's going on. How goofy do you sound? Nobody has this take. Believe me, a lot of people just didn't have the time to do a deep dive into this, but I know what the government over there is looking into in the investigation, what this task force is looking at, because there's some other stuff that happened and other people are going to sing. They're going to sing. Drake is going to have to take care of a lot of people, allegedly, but they're going to sing. You see, you got to understand something. He said, there's no RICO laws in Canada. Here's the thing you have to understand. Canada has a task force, meaning that if they crack down, the case is in Toronto. It's not a United States case. They're running a task force over in Canada, in Toronto. So they're going by their laws. So this whole thing with trafficking is big worldwide. So when they decide it's the government or whatever, the United States can send him and deport Drake from the United States, just like with Tory Lanez. Once he get out of jail, boom, you can't come back. We deporting your ass back to Canada. Drake can get deported and booted right back to Canada. And guess what's going to happen there? You got no protection here in the United States from Canada. They will deport you. They almost deported Justin Bieber over throwing an egg at somebody's house, doing some silly kid games. They don't play around here. Now, if they start singing about him over there, and he got to go through a trial, buddy boy. Because I already told you on the Patreon what this is really about, what's really going on. And some people are already talking. I already know. So it's just a matter of time. It's just waiting it out, seeing how this go. He know people talking. Kendrick know people talking. Yeah, you got Mount Touchmore. Oh, this is just the beginning, Trish. You got the Diddler. You got the Drizzler, the Giddler, and the Kidder. The Kiddler. Look. Now they are all these people. The two dark-skinned brothers are the ones that's locked up. Where that makes sense at? You lock up the two dark-skinned brothers. No, because it don't make a lick of sense that you would have this person around you. That's what a lot of people I'll say, like, it really blows my mind when I see people, they have these people around them that don't need to be. When you see these people around that don't need to be, it just blows your mind. And I'm always going to be a fan.
Baca's got a weird case.
This short.
Why is he around? Why is he around? Baca's got a weird case. Why is he around? Why is he around? Baca's got a weird case. Why is he around? Why is he around? Baca's got a weird case. Why is he around? Why is he around?
The way Joe Budden lands that is exactly the way it is. I can't stand Joe's ego and arrogance, but he's 100% correct on the way he landed that line. Because that's exactly how everybody was feeling. Baca's got a weird case. Why is he around? Like, why is this guy around? Why would you have this man around you for? What would be his purpose? What would be the benefit of having him around with a case like that? You need him to be your hype man that bad? Oh, it's gonna get real. Should I give y'all a sneak preview on what's on the Patreon and how this gonna really connect to Drake when they connect the dots? Oh, when they really connect the dots, this is gonna be over, folks. Mm-hmm. Right now, the Tupac Martin Lawrence one is kicking off. Tupac and Martin Lawrence. Oh yeah, everybody is losing it over that. Let me see. Give y'all a little taste. Okay, that's the pulling back the layers. I went in on Maul. That's me pulling back the layers on Drake's family. And the inside details of Drake's lawsuit settlement. We had that. Let me see if I can find it for you. We did that already. Dame Dash issues, Drake in the next 10 years. We went through that. Been a lot of Drake on here lately. But it might be on the third one. The truth behind Drake and Beyonce beef in full. The full Patreon version. Oh yeah, Drake had that video taken down. So who's controlling Drake behind the scenes? We got that. Drake is exposed. Peeling back these layers with Drake's family. Yeah. I got the wedding photos, everything, buddy. We going on back to the old country. Tearing you up, boy. Me going in on Maul. That was essential because Maul was talking reckless and he needed to get put in check. So on Patreon, that could be, uncut the way it needs to be. Now, part 3 here with Drake's family from his side. I think this might be it. Part 3 just might be it. Oh, this one, the last one I did was Duck Lip Drake. I don't think I done Duck Lip Drake over here. Oh, Duck Lips. We ain't did Duck Lip yet. So this y'all first time seeing old Duck Lip. So this Duck Lip Drake here on Patreon. Let's see. Let's see what we have else in the box here. You see how that old Zempic is tearing him up? I believe you don't like women. I bet when you look in the mirror, you see 2 bad bitches. Look at him. It's real competition. You probably want to pop hands with him. Duck lips. Dude out here doing duck lips. Gotta keep integrity at all costs. And then this dude tried to destroy my channel. Like, is he crazy? Is he drunk? Is he insane? You don't do that. You declaring war against me. Now, if you declare war against me, I will have to use my superpowers to battle you. I'm not just going to put my tail in between my legs and fold. We finna go to war. All because he can't accept the truth that I'm laying down on. That's a weak man. That's a weak man. Oh yeah, that's the demon of Hollywood. Yeah, that video is still on fire. The Demon of Hollywood. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to open the panel up in a minute. I just want to show y'all this first. Then I'm going to open the panel up for everybody who want to talk. Come up here. And if you feel like Drake is your guy and you want to defend him, come on down. Okay. Send them a thumbs up right there. The Carcino for Life Patreon. That's what you need to be on. Oh, yeah. It's a lot been going on. And that it becomes problematic when you start looking at how the game is managed, how situations are perpetuated. You know, it really blows people's minds how little people really know about situations and what's going on. That girl of course she's gonna fight the lawsuit. But let's see who pays for the lawyer. Let's see if Drake paid for the lawyer. Let's let these charges play out and see what happens. See how connected he is. Mm-hmm. Because that's what I want to see. I want to see how exposed this guy is. This is a guy who had to apologize for doing lewd songs with little kids on stage at a BET function. This is back when BET still had principals. They were appalled during Michael Jackson's death. Michael Jackson just died. They were celebrating Michael Jackson as much as they could, and all of this happens. And we got like, whoa, that don't make any sense. Mm-hmm. That's when you know the situations are turning. When they start turning in your favor, that's when you know, okay, we got something here. Yeah, it's sad because when you look at the picture completely, like the main picture, you know, you're looking at it's kind of crazy. What's up? Let me see if I can. What's up? What's up? What's up? Was very weirded out by and furniture things on lock throughout Canada. Now, Canada is huge. Let me see if we can show you a little bit of. And Steven was smart enough to go and get all the patent. That's the man that was financing you, Drake. Your uncle, Steve, before he passed away, Your sister's brother. Your mama ain't got no money. She got access to money, but she ain't got money like she ain't have money like Steve. Steve was the guy who had the patents. He the one came up with the baby mattress with the patent on it that it was only sold in Canada. He owned the patent for it that was worth millions. So he always had the big luxury cars and everything. Steven was the guy that worked with his father, which is your grandfather, who, you know, saw you, but never really saw you become a rap star because he was gone by then. And grandma was like, yeah, give him the money, but Steve is the guy that made that happen. See that there's something mother side of the family. They're like, okay, now this is where it's going. That's related to him. And this is what's gonna happen to Drake. His other cousins from Africa, the two ones, the act. Well, let me turn that down. So it's on the Patreon already. It's on part 3. But this is what's coming for Drake. And this is why he's scared. Because Drake, I know why you're scared. That's why you're scared. That's why you're scared. Right there. Drake know where I'm going. Why do you think I did a whole breakdown of his family? And they were like, man, you ain't do his father. You just went straight to his mama's side. I said I went to the side of the family he's connected to. You know who he connected to? That side of the family. That's their last name. The Cher family. The Cher Club. He made that in honor of that family. Did he make anything in honor of his daddy? You know what time it is, Drake. You know where this is going. Oh, and this is where it's going, people. I told you, it's on this video right here. Yeah, this is Drake's club. And you know where this is going, Drake. You know these women, Drake. You know where this is going. You know where this is going. We gonna get into this. You know where this is going. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. This photo and a whole lot more gonna get explained. This is gonna be in a connection that have, when they start doing this investigation, believe me, this is a part of it. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Y'all don't really know what these images mean yet, but I do. I know what it means. I know what this means. I know what that is. It's a court record in Ontario, Canada. I know what those court records are. So it's only on the Patreon. Y'all don't know yet on here on YouTube. This y'all first time seeing it. Now, I just dropped the link for those who want to get in. Oh, this rabbit hole go a lot deeper than what you know. Sino's been quiet. You see, if you're on the Patreon, you already know. We got the case files. We got the records that they hidden. So we got all those case files right there. It's 4 cases. I know all about those cases. I got those records. So now I got them and let you know it's on the Patreon. If you own the Carcino for Life Patreon, that video's there. The connection is there. It's gonna show you what's going on. You're gonna find out what those chicks are there for, what's going on, what's happening, and then you add up with what just happened with old girl and how his girl, well, the girl he know, or where she claims she know, got popped off. I'm just letting the investigation take its course. But my Patreon is gonna know what's up. All my VIP Patreon, they already seen it. They know what's up. So this is why Drake is all nervous, because he know. So I dropped the link. If y'all wanted to come up, y'all can come up. Now's the time. My stomach been growling for like an hour. That's a shame that the Braves still got to play to get into the playoffs. People just love to play with my money. That's what that is. All right. I gave everybody a chance to talk. So, Drizzy, better get it together, because the next video I make might be about this. I might bring this out to YouTube, and everybody gonna know about that club and why you really trying to walk away from OVO. Oh, somebody wanted to step up. What's up? Who's that? Jay, talk to him. Okay, you up, Jay?
Oh shit, I was just checking out what this was all about. You know, figure out what Drizzy got going on these days.
Oh yeah, you got here at the end, so you're gonna have to go all the way to the beginning.
Okay, say less, just tapping in real quick.
All right, I'll holler at you.
All right, brother.
All right, peace. Yeah, I opened it up, so they can't say I didn't open up the floor. So shouts out to Trish Outlaw for coming in here. I want to say shouts out to Welcome to HD IITV Sports Talk with with Jose Rodriguez. Is not Jag Sports no more. And definitely want to say support to the Patreon. There's 3 major parts in this story. We break down Drake's whole family connection on his mother's side, the side he's connected to, which led up to this whole thing that's going on right now. We go all the way back to the 1700s, through World War II, his connections in Africa, his family. He got a gay cousin, or a gay uncle. What was his cousin? Who's a popular actor that went to Britain and became very popular. And he married a man. Yeah, he passed away. She said, I don't have much to contribute on Drake. Oh, you should. It's a whole lot, boy, on that Patreon. I got all the info on him. from his family side of the family, and you get to see where these traits come from. All the traits that he do, his family been doing it for years. He's related to Adrian Brody, the actor Adrian Brody. That's his cousin, like through marriage. Oh yeah, we went back to his great-great-grandfather. We went back to Morris, his family, his great-great-grandmother, her side of the family, and what happened during World War II, and how some of his family members got left behind, and they all had to scatter. Some was put into slavery, had to work. It was brutal. And Drake and his family have a family member who was basically a smuggler. Well, he just worked on the docks. You know, he was a con man, you know, a hustler, in other words. You know, so anyway, he worked on them cruise ships, and he was like, look, I'm going to get y'all on this boat. Now, when y'all can get over here to Canada and take y'all business that y'all got over there, shut that down. We're going to go over here to Canada. They could have came to the United States or Canada. They chose Canada. Some came to the United States, and then some went over to Africa. They went over to South Africa, and then some tried to go sneak into Poland. And no, they wanted to get out of Poland and go to Russia for protection by pretending to work. So it's a whole lot of, man, I broke that whole thing down, man. That's 3 part. That's probably the best thing I did on the Patreon in a while. That's a pure deep dive. You will understand everything there is to know about Drake. Well, his music is a derivative of what Kendrick was talking about. He makes music that pacifies them. That's exactly what his music does. It's like cotton candy. Once it dissolves, it's gone. And you don't really think about it no more. It's over. You know, it's just pacifying them with music just to get by. It's not nothing that's going to stick to your ribs. No real hip hop in it at all. It's kind of like generic. And once you keep doing the same rendition over and over again, like I just got the same formula, I'm gonna just keep making basically the same song, just same melody, same cadence. And you heard it in the battle. He couldn't do nothing else but the same thing, same cadence, you know, and he just didn't have anything to do, you know, and it was very telling. But I'm gonna get out of here and get ready for the game. All right. Love, peace, and hair. Well, shit, game on. What the hell? I'm missing the game. All right, I'm out. And oh yeah, I forgot. Don't forget, check to make sure your notifications is set to all, so you're getting all the notifications while they're going down. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.